Here we go, here we go, here we go. Sorry for the wait, sorry for the delay. Kenny Catfish is back with another one. This is 4-minute offensive style from the gun bunch open offset. This is 4-minute offensive style, which means we're in no practice mode. Get straight to the point. Alright, so this is volume 3, and this is part 2. So in part 1, we already discussed the audibles of how this thing go. We got two formations, which is called a gun bunch open offset and the regular gun bunch. You can find in various playbooks previously mentioned. And right here, we're just gonna work a few drives and show you, like right here, that's a one-play touchdown on a cover 2 bomb. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Moving forward, we have the gun bunch open offset. That was ugly right there. And what we want to cover today is like showing you where to attack and what to do when. That's the famous play. That's in the audibles. That's already mentioned. All the audibles are mentioned. So if you haven't seen part 1, you might want to go back and look at that. And my goal is to always maximize what you can do with the formation. That's the I'm not even gonna lie, that's my favorite play out of the whole formation, that bubble screen right there. We have a bubble screen and we also have a smoke screen because it's just different times where you're gonna get different looks. And so when it's necessary, when the opportunity presents itself, that's when you're gonna do what you gotta do. Okay, now with that being said, as you can see, I'm in this gun bunch open offset the whole entire time. That's what make these drives valid to be on the video, because I'm in the formation the whole entire time. Boom. Sometimes you won't get that look. Alright, so let's get into it real quick. So if you look on the left side of the screen right there, that's a one-on-one all day with Torrey Hope. That's the first place where I look. I ain't take a chance then. That was a good double move. You might want to put that in your arsenal. Double move on your receiver. It can help you real good. So it's just like basketball. You're either going to isolate the left side receiver over there. What a good user move. Or you're going to go in the middle, or you're going to go on the right side with the bunch. This is previously from this game right here. This is the first drive. Still in the bunch open offset. Sprint to the right, split the cover 2. This is another drive from the same game later on in the fourth quarter. Gun bunch open offset. I got my left side isolated. It's just pretty much one-on-one. RPO, quick out. User moves out of there. So like I was saying, you're either going to attack the isolation part, which is on the left. You're going to attack the middle, which is like your inside zone, because it's based on if he want to line up like this, or you're going to attack the right side, which is the bunch side. Now, this is what we call a formation shift right here. I quickly shift. He never knew what hit him. Halfback base. It's a power run. That's if you want to pinch all the way in. So it's kind of key to have a different set of the same type of formation. Especially something that looks identical to it, like a trips or a bunch, or some kind of open trips or some kind of closed trips, whatever the case may be, like a trio or something. I prefer the receivers to be on the same side of the field once you do it, because if you switch the play real quick, the defense won't have enough time to respond. I love putting screens in my audibles. The user, based on where the user is. Okay, so I thought about doing a screen, but I ended up doing the vertical play. But that screen is in my back pocket, just in case, as you can see. Once he get on the opposite side of the field as a user, I'm going the other way. That's how I pretty much roll with this formation. I roll the other way. Wherever he go, I go the other way. So when you move, I move, just like that. He go outside, I go in. He go in, I go outside. My trigger finger is itching to do this screen, just in case you don't know. But as you can see, he's a linebacker right now, so we go to the other side of the field. Take your hand off that speed button, cat. So I see my one-on-one on the left side. The isolation, I can do a little 10 and out if I wanted to, because the safety don't look like he's going to creep down. But we switch to some little crisscross applesauce. Right now, this is what we call a cat and mouse game. Boom. I mentioned that with Waller, how you can do the Z spot, and it's like a mesh spot, and then if you catch Waller at the right time before he turned that wheel route, you can get some nice little chunks like right there. You want to catch him, but we went the other way on the screenplay then. Booyah! So here we go in the goal line. I'm once again in the bunch. I'm thinking all man coverage, throw a high pass, touchdown. So all of these plays, like the gun bunch and the gun bunch open offset, they correspond with each other. So here we go. As you can see, it's obvious I'm going to the right side of the field. He didn't line up anybody. Like I say, these guys are going to be so slick. They're going to be so slick and try to play both sides from the middle. And it's just not going to work, because the goal is to catch somebody else in space. The goal is for isolation or to dominate one side of the field. Like, my goal is never intended to check down and go half back base, but that is a liable check down, a reliable check down if I have to. With this formation, sometimes you're going to get one play touchdowns. It's going to be a 3-play drive. It can be an 8-play drive, or it can be a 15-play drive. All depends on what the defense want to give you, and I'm taking what the defense is giving me. So right here, we've been in the bunch formation all day. I've been running. I've been throwing short all day. As a safety, he finally creep up, and we go over the TOP. So this is the same game right here. I always like to show the kickoff just for security clearances, to let you know I've been in that formation and that play the whole drive. Sometimes I don't have the kickoff though. You just got to take my word for it. So there's 3-on-2 over there on the right side of the field. We fake the RPO. We get 10. Like I say, the smoke screen and the bubble screen is my favorite play out of the whole formation, because the defense just don't know how to be disciplined sometimes. You're not going to beat everybody, but you're going to beat a high number of people, and then you're going to beat some people that you wasn't even capable of beating. You just got to pay attention to the close detail. That's a good run right there. And sometimes when you run the ball out of this formation, you can keep them disciplined. So this is another formation. This is a trips open type of play, like a Y trips type of play. I mentioned that in part 1. It's a swing route. Look at that. We still got them stacked. 3 heavily loaded on the right side of the screen. I took a chance then. I tried to throw to another man from the screenplay. But my user is still hovering over the right side of the field, and it looks like we can do another screen pass. He's still going to the right. We go left. Now, that's poor users right there. I'm mad at myself for that. Once again, my user is still on the safety over there on the right side of the screen. He just cannot. He kind of flipped over then at the last minute, but he just cannot let those guys go on the 3 side. The 3 people on the same side. He cannot let them go. So once again, I'm throwing short. It's the same game. I'm throwing short. I'm doing screens. We're running the ball. We're just trying to just keep on knocking on the door. Keep on knocking on the door. Eventually, he gonna creep. And you know what we gonna do. We gonna put the icing on the cake. There you go. Trying to come in a little bit. First down after first down. We go fly over the TOP. You gotta love it. Next game, come out here. Got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Woo! First drive of the game. Actually, this is the first play of the game, so he got to account for my star with Dickerson. He did all right. That's that power run formation from the bunch. So my man still lit up. I'm using that to my advantage. Don't forget them 3 receivers over there, boy. Come out in the bunch. Boom, we go right. I'm just trying to spread him out and let him know that, hey, we're capable of doing everything. One thing you got to take from this. Well, this is the Y trail. Let me show you something real quick. Look, he's still looking in the middle because my running back, he think I'm trying to isolate the backfield. And we go over the T-O-P. Oh man. That was the Y trail. We put the circle receiver on the streak and he split the cover too. Split the safety in the corner. One thing you got to do is make sure you give your opponent everything you got from this formation. There's the quick shift. We got a spread. Want to catch somebody in space. He's on his safety. We know that. Cover 2 once again. He picked the wrong man, and we go over the T-O-P. Some guys are just not disciplined. So third quarter, you can see the time, and you can tell this is the first play of the drive. Well, first play of the half. I got ball back. It's 4 minutes a quarter. He was on one side of the field. We checked down to the screen, and we made something out of nothing. Boom, got me a little pick off. Next game. Gun bunch open offset. Ain't nothing finna change. It's 3-on-3 out there. We go the other way though, because I'm taking that route every time I get it. And if it's open, if you want to back up like that, I'm taking it. Hey, you can only use it one thing, buddy. I'm taking it. Give me that. Only thing he can do is come over here and press, or he can put. I'll take it again. Hey, that's how I'm feeling. You want to do that? Boom. Now what you gonna do? Ideally, we waiting for the all-out blitz, the pinch. I'm really going over the TOP then. 3-on-1 on the right side of the field. Check me out. Got the block, got the catch. Notice I didn't bomb that pass. I just touched it. Anyway, this Kenny Catfish. You guys have been great. Stay tuned to part 3 of this episode. Peace.